Right, I'm alive. I was picking up the lead. Right, guys. Today I start food, water, and heat strike. I will now not eat, I will not drink, and I will not use heating until the DWP stop their corruption and pay people what they are legally entitled to. The British government get £3 trillion a year in GDP from worldwide businesses. That would be the equivalent of £3,000 a month per person living in the UK. I'm talking legal citizens. Yeah. That's £3,000 per month. Yeah. My rent is 400. That brings the GDP down to £260, right? The personal allowance of universal credit is, I believe, £84 a week, which, give me a sec, £84 per week, I believe. I don't know, I'm not sure. We'll times that by 52, which is £4,368 per year. Hold on a minute. I've not got good internet. Let's share that by 12. Right. So the British government get £3,000 per month GDP per person in the United Kingdom, taking into consideration 67 million people. Right. They take off £400 per month for my rent. They've still got £2,600. They take off £364 a month for personal element of universal credit. That would bring it down to, hold on a minute, what did I just say? 2,600. That would bring it down to £2,236 per month GDP. So they pay me £764 a month plus 100 council tax. So that would be £864 a month. And they would still be left with £2,136 per month of GDP. So they're ethnic cleansing people. They're committing genocide for nothing. Yeah. If the British government paid every family £3,000 a month, not every person, right? They pay every person £3,000 a month. Then what they do is they charge those people 25% tax. So then they actually pay people £2,250. They get £750 back, right? They pay each family £3,000 a month, which means from a family of 4, they will still be holding £9,000 per month. Because a family of 4, if you paid per person, would be 12,000. I'm asking the government pay 3,000, close down the welfare system, stop all the medical benefit scams, stop all the universal credit scams from people all over the world, like the 80 billion scammed out of the Department of Works and Pensions by Africans during lockdown, right? £3,000 each GDP. So if you say there's 15 million families in the UK. Yeah, that means they still say, rather than saying, okay, you've got 3 bedrooms in your house, you only need 1, instead of charging people a room tax, as they call it, or it's actually called a multiple occupants or a multiple room discount, meaning if you've got 2 extra rooms in your house, you have to pay 25% of your rent. If you've got 1 extra room, you pay 11% of your rent. My problems all being caused because I have to pay 25% tax from no income. I go for jobs now, and the job centres go behind me and get the job application closed down. I open websites, again, the job centres go behind me and have the website closed down. They even once tried to get my YouTube closed down. I appealed, I won, I got the channel back. Yeah, this is all being caused by job centre corruption and incompetence. 20 years I've been back in the UK. And in that 20 years, I have had not one discussion with the job centre about getting back into work and British society. The only conversation that is going on right now is I attend a commitment review to tell them what I'm doing to find work. Not a conversation about let's get you on courses, let's get you back into British society, let's get you into a job, let's get you registered with a decent dentist so you can get your teeth fixed. Let's get you back into hospital so you can get your chronic pancreatitis with a growth on the head of the pancreas. Yeah, let's get you the help and support you need. The only conversation between me and Universal Credit, Job Centre is not even being allowed to connect with me. Universal Credit are intercepting my journal, which is supposed to be messages between me and my job coach. A girl called Joanne, and I will name and shame you on YouTube right now. Yeah, a woman called, or little girl called Joanne is intercepting my messages to my work coach. Yeah, when you're in the UK, you have a government journal. Yeah, and when you post a message, it goes to the right department. But in my case, it's being intercepted by Universal Credit, so they're actually stopping me from talking to my work coach. The government, the DWP, and the job centre actually sent a taxi to take me into Grimsby the other week. Yeah, didn't tell me about the taxi. One of my neighbours walked up to my door, this is now a breach of the Data Protection Act. Raymond, there's a taxi downstairs for you to take you to the dole office. No. What the hell are you talking about? I know nothing about an appointment at the job centre. I definitely know nothing about the taxi. I logged on to my journal. Oh, there's a taxi downstairs waiting for you outside the Civic. They didn't have the balls to ring me and say, hey, Mr. Duggan, sir, there is a taxi downstairs. We'd like you to come to the job centre today. They didn't have the balls to say. So I walked downstairs and said to the guy, what the fuck? He says, I'm taking you to Grimsby Job Centre. There's a job centre in Immingham. Yeah, I can even connect to their internet. That's how close it is. Yet, they are willing to pay £20 at least each direction for a taxi for me to go to Grimsby Job Centre. So that's £40 for the taxi plus waiting time. An average interview in the job centre with them all fucking about like they do, like pricks, is probably 2 to 3 hours. So that taxi driver has got to hang around in Grimsby for maybe 2 or 3 hours, or drive back from Grimsby to Immingham, 7 miles, empty. So the guy loses money. I lose my personal element of Universal Credit, which is £84 a week. So basically, they take my £84, pay for the taxi for me to go into Grimsby, and the taxi would probably end up costing that £84. You've got a minimum charge of £25 each direction, and then the waiting time, I don't know. So they can pay £50 for one taxi, but they can't pay £84 a week for me. This is the corruption that we're facing in the UK right now. 12,000 people, up from 9 to 10,000, are dying in the UK now because they've got no support, no friends, no family, and no money. So they're dying just to save the Department of Works and Pensions £84 a week. The government get £750 a week per person in GDP. £3,000. If you worked it out to every person in the UK, that would be £750 per week over a 4-week period. If you took the 3 trillion GDP, divided it by 67 million people, yeah, it would work out at £3,000 per month per person. Not per family. So you've got a family of 4, that's 12 grand. I'm asking the British government to pay 3,000. So for a family of 4, they'd be saving 9,000. And for every person over 4, they would save 3,000. I'm asking them to cap it at 4 people, but only pay 1 out of the family. If you're like an Asian family and you got 10 people in the family, no, you don't get £10,000 a month. You get, or £30,000 a month. You get the £3,000. That's it. If your rent is £1,700 a month, you move, right? My rent is £400 a month. The government pay 300 of it. I have to pay 100. This is the £100 a month I'm asking for. As I said, from today, I'm now on food, water, and heat strike until the British people stop being abused. The GDP of the United Kingdom is £3 trillion a year. If you divide that by 67 million people, that gives every person in this country £3,000 a month. I'm asking the government cap it at 3,000 a month, maybe only 2. So we don't have companies. 70,000 companies have now closed in the UK in 2022 and 2023 because of job centre corruption. People can't work. Job centre are sanctioning them, refusing to pay them £84 a week. That's, what did I just say? £364 a month. So the British government is getting £3,000 per month per person in the United Kingdom. However, they would only pay people £364 personal element or universal credit. They would then pay them £400 in rent, because we cap it at 400 rent. If your rent is any more than 500, maybe 500, cap it at about 500. Anything over that, they can go get a job. Yeah, I'm in this situation now because people are too lazy to work. Why are they lazy to work? Because they see people dying on the streets and dying in their homes. Oh, we've paid tax for 30 years, 35 years, but then we don't get paid when we need the help. Like, I had a gas engineer come the other month from British Gas. He says, oh, before I started working for British Gas, I signed on the dole, but they refused to pay me because they said I earned too much money last year to be paid. So because he worked last year and then this year he's got no money, no job, they refused to pay him. Anyway, luckily he got a job with British Gas. Yeah. Remember, guys, I've got no friends. I've got no family. I've got no support. There isn't one business now open in the UK that I've actually worked for. They've all closed. Every single one of them, including cutbacks in the armed forces. So there isn't one person in this world today that actually knows me. This is why I'm in this shit. Yeah. So I may as well be dead. There isn't one fucking person in this world now that knows me. There isn't one person or company that I've ever worked for in the United Kingdom or worldwide that is now still open. Every single business that I've ever worked for, anywhere in the world is now closed. This is the fucking bullshit I'm having to put up with daily. In the last 24 hours, I've had 3 people tell me, commit suicide, kill yourself, go jump off the bridge, stop breathing, commit suicide. Because this is a sick world we live in now. Everyone says, oh, get help, Ray. How do you get help when no one will help you? I don't need psychic. I don't need mental health help. I need money. Simple as that. I go online, I advertise, people come behind me. Don't do business with this scammer. He's a Pakistani scammer. He's a gay boy. It's just a scammer. It's just a fake. Do I fucking look like a fucking scammer? Beard, because I can't afford to fucking shave. No fucking teeth, because I can't afford a fucking dentist. Only fucking thing. Haircut. I can't even afford a fucking haircut. Yeah? My face, look at it. It's peeling. Because I'm that fucking rotten. Because I can't even shower. Because my house doesn't even have a shower. My sink in my bathroom. You couldn't even put a fucking newborn baby in it. Let alone my 2 hands. I can't even get my 2 hands in my bathroom sink. I've got no gate on my yard. My shed door is completely rotten because the landlord refuses to do any maintenance on the building. Yeah, the pharmacy I live above keeps getting flooded because we've got no drainage system. I'm now under eviction because I owe £800 in rent, all because of the multiple room tax. Meaning, if you have a spare room in your house that you don't need, we will take 11% of the rent off. We won't pay it. If you've got 2 rooms, we'll take 25% off. Rather than saying, oh, like the council, they say to me, move or take in a lodger. My rent is £103 a week, which is, we'll call it £400 a month. We get 4 weeks free per year. Yeah. If I went into a 1-bedroom house, they say we will pay all your rent. They won't at all. A single person in North East Lincolnshire gets £77 a week. I pay 100 for a 3-bedroom house. I want a 1-bedroom house or studio flat, call it whatever you want. It's going to cost me £120, £150 a week. It's going to cost me like £600 a month. I'm getting a 3-bedroom house for 400. So I'm actually saving the government £200 a month. Oh no, we don't look at it that way. We look at you having 2 extra bedrooms. We don't care it only costs £400. You move into a 1-bedroom flat, we will pay all your rent. But they won't. If you go on to North East Lincolnshire Council and you look at local housing allowance, it is capped at £77 per week. If you then go on to benefits checker and you put in, if you go on to Rightmove and you find a 1-bedroom rental or a room, they will only pay £77 a week. And you can check that yourself, local housing allowance. If you go on to Universal Credit and what they call the housing element, they will only pay, again, a capped amount. They will not pay all your rent. If I go into a 1-bedroom flat, they are not going to pay whatever. Hold on, let me have a look. Actually, let me have a look. Give me a sec. I'm just logging on. Right, let's go rent. Property to rent. Let's just go DN31, which is the city, because there isn't anything in my town. DN31 to rent. Let's go. Let's go maximum 1 bedroom. Let's go find property. Right, we're looking at £477 a month. Right, let me put that on the thing. Right, now let me go to benefits checker. Right, let's go to benefit checker. Start calculation. Let's go tenant private sector. Let's go DN31. Let's go next. I'm not sure if it'll let me put in the part postcode, but postcode wasn't recognized. Okay. Okay, that's all right. We'll put in my code. DM42AE. No, AE. Next. Do you have having children? Anyone else? No. Are you British? Yes. Are you in hospital? Not yet. Age? Not employed. No. Sickness? Blah, blah, ignore the rest of the questions. What did I just say? Right, hold on. Do you receive housing benefit? None. None. No. Right, next. Next. Income from other sources? No, 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 no. Next. What did I just say? 477 monthly. Pay to the landlord. No, no. Right. Now it should ask me for council tax. Council tax is banned. a no disability, 25%. Okay, next. Right, they're telling me my universal credit would be £700 a month, which includes thing £58 of thing. Right, 1 bedroom rate of local, what they call local housing allowance, would be £334 a month, meaning I would have to pay £144 per month. So then my rent would be £477. My rent right now is £400. So I'd actually save, by staying where I am, I actually save £77. Now let me go back to housing cost. Now let's go back to where you live. Now let's change it to housing association. Hold on. Right, let's go back to, as I say, housing association. Oh, no. Let's go next. Let's go 4 weeks rent free. How many bedrooms do you have? 1. My rent is what, 477, I said, I think. Right, let's go to next. I think I said 703 before. Right, monthly would be, give me a sec. Right, I put my rent is £477 per month. They're saying as a housing association, council tenant, they will pay £440 a month, which means I still would have to pay £477 a month. So I worked it out as £477 a month. They're saying they will pay £440 a month for one bedroom house, studio apartment, whatever. We've only got 1 bedroom. they will pay me £440 a month. My rent right now is 400. So if I downsize to a 1-bedroom, they will pay £440 a month. If I stay where I am, they will only pay £300 a month. How does that work out? I'm saving them £140 a month. If you take off the £100 that I have to pay, I'm still saving them £40 a month. But I have to live in a rabbit warren. A rabbit hutch rather than a home. Right now, I've got a 3-bedroom house, and I'm going to lose it all because of £100 a month. That's how stupid it is. Right, universal credit payment. Standard allowance £368.74. Housing £440. Right now, let me go back to where I live. Council house, ding. All right, let's go back. Let's go back to do it again. Right, staying where I am right now, they will pay me. Right, remember it said £800 before. Which includes £440 rent, but I'd have to pay a lot more than the £400 I pay now. I think my rent's £412 a month, roughly. 4 weeks rent. How many bedrooms? 3. If I go down to a 1-bedroom property, they will pay me £440 a month. Stay where I am, they'll pay me right. If I go into a 1-bedroom house, they will pay me £440 a month. If I stay where I am, because I have 2 spare bedrooms, they will only pay me £285. So I actually have £115 a month to find in rent. I thought it was only 100. I thought it was only 1 week, but they've worked it out at 285. They will pay me £285. Now, this is wrong. I don't know what they've done, but it's totally wrong. They pay more than that. I know for a fact they pay 309. So why is it suddenly dropped to 285? I don't know. Right. So we've gone from £440 a month maximum down to £285 if I stay where I am. It's what bullshit it is. The British Job Centre are too coward to even talk to me on the phone now because I won't take their shit. They're too cowards to even talk to me on the phone. Lawyers are too coward to represent me. This is what I'm saying. I'm up shit street without a paddle. I've got no friends, no family, I've got no support. Lawyers won't help me, and not one person in the world will actually help me. And everyone's saying, oh, well, help yourself. Well, how exactly do you help yourself when nobody will help me? The only people that want to help me is my doctors. And that's only because they want to use me as a cash cow. Oh, we've given Mr. Duggan an injection today. Can we bill the National Health Service for 50 quid? Oh, we took his blood pressure today. Can we charge the National Health Service? Can we charge the National Health Service £300 for deaths? And I've had and I've got a notification in my email right now, 11:23 from Universal Credit, and I can tell you what it'll say. Make a commitment interview, and we will think about giving you a hardship loan, which means basically they will loan me 60% of unpaid support. So the unpaid support for the last 4 years, 60% of it, they will loan me. No conversation thing. I'm signing in now. I'll tell you exactly what it says. Journal. Let me go on. And it'll be from Joanne. Oh, no, it's Caroline. I thought it was Joanne. Hello, Mr. Duggan. And finally, they stopped calling me Raymond, because I told them they don't have the right to call me. Right, here we go. Right, listen to this. Hello, Mr. Duggan. Right, here we go. Hello, Mr. Duggan. Thank you for contacting us at Universal Credit Journal. Universal Credit is currently paying £309.96 housing element directly to your landlord. A deduction for rent arrears would not be considered whilst you have an ongoing sanction. For us to end your sanction, you would need to attend an appointment at Grimsby Job Centre. Once you've attended and your sanction is lifted, then you would be able to apply for a recoverable hardship payment. If you are struggling, please contact CARE, who are based at Immingham Civic Hub, Pelham Road, DM40, blah, 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 blah. Open Monday to Friday, 12 to 3:30. They will be able to support you with food and utility relief. Or if you are in need of emergency support for mental health and do not feel able to maintain your own safety, please call the crisis team. If you are in need of emergency medical assistance, please contact 999. Thank you. Same shit every time. So again, no conversation about let's make you an appointment at Grimsby to discuss job search and getting you back into employment. It's a normal nonsense message. This has been going on for 4 years now, right? They make an appointment for me at Grimsby Job Centre. I attend. They pay me within an hour, right? 3 months down the line, they make another appointment. I don't attend. They sanction me. Yeah, I got sanctioned because I was on a 13-week sick note, meaning I was unable to work. And it clearly stated on the doctor's sick note, clearly stated on the doctor's sick note, unfit for work. Now, if you're unfit for work, that means you're unfit to attend appointments at the job centre, because that's classed as work. In the UK, when you sign on Universal Credit, they expect you to do 35 hours a week job search, 7 days a week, 52 weeks of the year. Not allowed to go on holiday. You're not allowed to leave the country. And you have to job search for 5 hours a day. So attending Grimsby Job Centre would be classed as job search, but it wouldn't solve anything. This is the roundabout that we've been on for the last 20 years now. Attend an interview, they pay me for a month, maybe 3 months max. They sanction me, and we play this fucking merry-go-round bullshit. I end up sanctioned for a couple of years. I eventually give in, go into the job centre. They pay me 1 month's money. I pay the rent. I sort out the rent arrears. Well, now I can't, because now it's 700. As of today, it'll be £800. So I won't be able to. Oh, Will, what did they say? I even told her in my message, do not come back with your normal shit. And that's exactly what they've done. If you want to see it, I'm just posting it to the blog now. Because this is the fucking shit that I'm having to put up with by wankers. See, again, Universal Credit have intercepted a message to my job coach. This was nothing to do with Universal Credit. This was a direct message to the job coach, the person who manages my account at the local job centre. So I have not even been allowed to talk to my job coach, because Universal Credit keep intercepting the messages. This is what I'm fighting. Some stupid bitch called, what did I just say? Carolina is intercepting my messages to the job coach. I'm still there. Give me a sec. Hold on. Just trying to think. Right, I'm going to end this stream, right? Because I'm just trying to post something, right? Read this, yeah? All of you who think I'm a scammer and a fake, read this. I'll post it below. Right, I'm ending the stream. I'll post it below.